it's Mama Kiye back with another baby banger of an explosion. And today we're looking sexy, a little bit of sexiness, because when I take out the glasses, I just look a mess, right, with the bun. But whee! I'm like Lock and Key Mafia, Lock and Key babies, babies. And today I'm just gonna have a little quick conversation, y'all. It's called Take It to Bed with Mama Kiye. It would be a Friday, every Friday special. I'm filming this on Friday, but y'all will see this coming out on Saturday. And it's called Take It to Bed with Mama Kiye. And today we're gonna be talking about some controversies and some stupid stuff I've been doing. Yes, I said I call out moms do stupid things all the time. Y'all know that. I paid my friend. No goody. Hold up, that's my friend Ronnie. Copy that. Did you subscribe to my channel? It's Mama Kiye, and Kiye Reacts. Thanks. Oh, make sure you like and comment in the video too, so I know it's you. Alright, peace, bro. I told him. But the first controversy is, you ever felt like the need, like when you text someone, you be like, yo, what's up? And they be like, yo, what do you need? What do you want? Or like something like that. I'm like, dude, I'm just checking in on you. Like, for real, what is your problem with me saying, yo, are you good, bro? When you say you're good to someone, you be like, yeah, I'm fine. And they know you're not fine. That's what they call a best friend. They know how you act. And you're like, okay, I'm fine. That is in person also, because that's how it works. You'd be like, I'm fine. And then be like, no, sit down right here and tell me what's wrong. Or like, they'd be like, okay, best friend, tell me what's going on with you. Because they want to know what is going on with you. Okay? The second thing is also related to that. When you know that your significant other is just disloyal. They're only disloyal is because they either have trust issues or they just never could hold a relationship. That's why they have many exes, right? So you'd be like, how many exes you got? Like over 5 people. That means they can hold a relationship. If they got like 2 to 5 people, they can hold a relationship. And be like, how long did that first relationship last? Yeah. And third topic is the one thing I did. Okay, so it all started 2020. Actually, 2019. Let's say 2019, around September. Let's say November. Started around November. It was like Thanksgiving. We came back from Thanksgiving. A few weeks later, new kid in our class. It was in December though, and I was like, okay, because I had like nobody in my class. Okay, that's how it worked. That was last year. I don't nobody in my class. Not last year. It was 2019. I didn't like nobody in my class. I was like, okay, I got my best friend Aaliyah. Her name's Era now. I could say her, but I don't know. She feels like a boy in some days and a girl some days. This is not the third. She explained this to me back in 2 years ago. So yeah. But anyways, that's not the point of the story. New boy in the classroom. And if you were in my school, you know who this boy is. I'm not gonna say no name. I'm gonna call him. No. I like the name Sakani so bad, so I'm gonna just call him Sakani, but yeah. And this boy named Sakani come in my classroom. He's from Barbados, Haiti. Where else he's from? I'm from Barbados, just saying. From my home, Sakani side. That's where I'm from, right? And I was born here in Boston. Gang. And yeah, and I was like, okay, that's cool stuff like that. But like, it doesn't matter. Okay, I was like, okay, we can be friends. And it was around testing time too. So we were preparing for a test. He was new to class, and he sat like a row in front of my best friend. And then I sat like in the same row as him, so I was like right next to him, sitting next to another boy in my class, and my peer, my partner. And we only sat together when we were like when we come into the school, we only sit in that room. That's what we call advisory or homeroom or something. And we sit right in those seats. And then when it's math class, we do that. Oh, I'm about to continue the story. Peace. Y'all, I'm back right now. Okay. So he sat next to me in math class. I was not sitting actually next to him. So it was like one desk against the window, like this window right here. And then there was another desk where he sat, and then I sat. And there was like a middle part where the teacher could walk up and down the row. I think it was like, there was 4 columns, but there was like multiple rows in the column. So I sat in the same like row, but not the same column. So there was a split in the thing, classroom, and then for each row, and for each column. And then I sat right there, and then my partner sat right there. The one up here sat right there, and then the rest of the class was over on the other side. So this one, we were taking an IA, but that's what we call it, interim assessment, and like he was like joking around. We were flirting, what we call flirting, and we were just like joking. We were like winking at each other and like that and stuff like that, but like it wasn't that much. And then he was flirting with Aaliyah. I was like, okay, it's a little flirting, chill out, Mama. And then whew, it felt like a rush. And then it like 4 days later, four days later, bruh, I told Aaliyah, I was like, Aaliyah, yo, you see that dude over there? He's like cute. I texted her. I was like, yo, Aaliyah, nearly got it. The guy kind of cute, brody. She was like, you like? I was like, nah. And then the next day I told her I like him. And then she's like, let me tell him, because I don't want to tell him myself. Have your best friend tell me first, because it would be simple like that. Yeah. And then after I left, I just went to Barbados for see my family, vacation, this, that, and the third. I always get 7. No, I do it week before Christmas break, and then come back before like January when school starts back. So I come back so I can do my work that I had forgot to do for the week that I wasn't at school. Then when I went to school, I was like, Aaliyah told me that he was going with her, this, that, and the third. I was like, okay, cool. It's not like I did. And then February 28th was the Black History Month showcase, bro. I was in it. I was practicing all the time. I rap. Go listen to Glory by John Legend and Common. That song is fuego. I ain't gonna cap about that. I was like, one day when the glory comes, oh, it's gonna be okay. All right, chill out. But yeah, I was like that, and I was like, okay, chill out. And he showed up. I was like, what you doing here? He was like, this is a free event, ain't it? I was like, yeah, okay, cool. And then my friend from my old school, Terrain, and his 2 sisters was there, and he was sitting right behind me, and he and Sakani and Terrain was sitting right behind me. Yes, that's the alias name here. And was sitting right behind me, and I was like, okay. And I was showing this Terrain this photo of like me at our old school for my birthday, and it was like a group photo. I'm gonna put it right here for y'all to see, or right here, wherever. Not sure if on my social medias, but yeah. And then I showed him. He was like, oh, you look. He was like, oh, you looked cute when you were younger. I was like, thank you. And then, you know, I swear he asked for my Snapchat. Then he asked me a question on Snapchat. Well, that was like, and then I performed, right? But I was like, cool. And then I got recorded. I was like, okay. I was like, before the performance, I was like, you better not record me. And he was like, okay, alright, bet. And I was like, his phone was like this. He was staring at me, he was like, and I was like, dude, okay, follow me. I don't care. And then I was like, alright, okay, cool. I sat back down, cause I was in my all black fit, you know. I was looking good. I was looking good. And then here's my Snapchat. I gave it to him. Go. That's not the other Snapchat. It's my other Snapchat, my main Snapchat, not my YouTube Snapchat. Go follow. Add me, Queen_A today. But that's not the one he added me on. So he added me. He was like, do you want to go out? Blah blah blah. This, that, and the third. I was like, sure, whatever. You want to tell anybody? I was like, okay. No, I don't really care about that. You do whatever you want, as long as I have to tell my friend Aaliyah. It's like, and then he's blaming me. No, I did a lyric prank, right? And then I was like, okay, you forgive me by telling everybody. I didn't tell everybody. I told Aaliyah. Then I posted a story. My best friend Melanie from church. Now I did 2 different people, right? Melanie is like older. Melanie's like younger than me and Aaliyah, right? So me and Aaliyah were friends, and she didn't know Melanie, right? Because Melanie was like my church friend. And then yeah, and then I told Aaliyah, and then she was like, okay, cool. And I was like, I didn't tell anybody else, but everybody else could see. Like, they're not blind. Oh, the day, like 2 weeks like 14 days before, 2 weeks before, he sent this girl named Chanel a candygram, and I was like, cool. I don't really care. It's Valentine's Day. And my face was like, cool, you know. And then this girl Nadia, yes, I'm gonna say her. Go follow her. Go follow her Instagram and subscribe to her channel. Will be down in the description. But yeah, she said she well, I said just Aaliyah's friend. I called him a retard that year, but that's a whole nother story time. But yeah, and I was like, okay, I love you, blah 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 blah. I didn't really care. I bought one candygram for myself. I swear I got one for myself. I was gonna give one for my son, but that would be a little weird, cause my son Albie was in that for my class, bro, and we ate them that much. It was so smack. Aaliyah, bro, I always used to sit in my seat that I was assigned to in that classroom, because there was 3 classrooms and we transferred all the way. We had binders and everything, so we transferred it in the hallways. But not because of COVID now, because we're in one classroom now. But that's why I don't film on Tuesdays or Thursdays. But yeah, when we go and we transfer classrooms, I go into my history/science seat in that classroom. So I was sitting in my history and science seat next to a couple girls who just sit on that side of the section, who sits in that row, that column, and they just have conversations. And I'm like, okay, Aaliyah is in the other row from me, some boys are in the front, like on the front, right, classroom, and then there's like Aaliyah was sitting back there, Isaiah was sitting back there, Aaliyah, and then Dylan, and then the rest of the boys that were sitting there play Fortnite all day. Yeah, and I was like, okay, cool. And then he was like, one day we came back from PE, and he sent me this note. You guys, we packaged the notes, but that was like in lunchtime. He was like, do you like me? I love me. I was like, boy, please, you know, that is never gonna happen. And then quarantine, that's what we talk about now. Quarantine, that's it, y'all. Quarantine is the 3rd. Oh yeah, I'm talking about before February. This was February 14th, that actual day when he sent Chanel a candygram. Oh yeah, he was sitting in the 3rd row. Yes, I am seeing it now. And Aaliyah was sitting right there, and ding. Yeah, and then a couple weeks, phone. His mama said, "Is that a boy you talking to?" I was wearing a hat that day because my hair was a mess, and I was trying to get it done. And I was wearing a hat to preserve. Like, that's your boy you talking to? And I put up some receipts, the conversation we had in a thumbnail, and yeah. So that's to wrap it up. Lock and Key Mafia, welcome back. This is the first story time on this. Actually, it's the second time, because I talked about when I went to the hospital, but that one was a little sucky because the background music literally sucked. And if y'all can't hear me, the earpods in, and it's more simple for me to film like this. So, my mama, that's golden.